Let's see. I'm just going back in and out and not see if anything happens.
All right,
Guys,
we're live.
there it is. There we are. Hang on.
Nope, you are still missing. Oh, you came back for just a second.
Oh, okay. That is so weird. Where am I?
Anyway,
Dad?
let's get into this.
Yeah, I'll just be a blank screen until it comes back on.
You're just gonna be a blank screen. This is our look at the empty darkness of Justin.
This is what my soul looks like, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
I don't know what happened. But anyway, let's talk about the fight, bro.
Let's talk about the
So,
fight.
of course, yesterday our video came out with our predictions. And I myself was pleasantly surprised. They went the full 8 rounds. A lot of people were looking for the knockout within the third or fourth round. That never came. So what were your thoughts? Of course, you're very hesitant in actually watching the fight in the first place, and hesitant about Logan Paul's success with
Well,
this fight.
we'll
What were
lead
your
we'll lead
thoughts?
with the results. Floyd, to me, technically lost. Not in
Oh,
a
yeah.
if you are actually judging this by boxing standards, he destroyed. I would give if I was judging the fight, I would give Logan round 1 and round 2 maybe, but from after round 2 completely gassed and everything like that, and Floyd just took over. But this is
Mhm.
why there's weight classes. This is why there's weight classes. A 155-pound man punching up to a 190-pound man with a chin that's actually came in shape. Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens. But let's actually start with the rundown here. So since I only watched the main event. Did you
Mhm.
find that this event was enjoyable?
Yeah, actually, the first fight was, of course, Johnson versus what was the last name I sent you? Man, I'm all like in it too. It was Johnson versus Maxwell. That fight was everywhere. Both of them had no business being in that ring, just flailing around. Couple of good hits here and there. Second match though, man, that one was dope. Just two titans just coming in, just trading blows after blows, taking it on the chin, bleeding. Oh, it was awesome. I
S-
loved watching it.
So, do
Um,
you feel like you got your money, your $50 money worth?
For sure, for sure. It was definitely worth the $50. I was very entertained. Because I really thought it was only going to be the one match and then Mayweather versus Paul. I was pleasantly surprised that there was actual pro bouts going on and that there was judges' decisions, all that other stuff, and actual fighting happening. So I was definitely entertained for the most part. I feel like they could have hyped up the fight a little bit more, like as far as like showmanship, essentially. Like these are two huge names, and for Migo to come out and perform, and then some other rap group I've never heard of before, I was kind of underwhelmed a bit. And then Logan Paul's walkout song was from The Greatest Showman, so I thought that was kind of uh, funny to see. And then him wearing a Charizard Pokemon card as a necklace was kind of funny.
Well, dude, this was just circus, and I think that's what
Yeah.
Logan Paul was going for. Look, I would say this. I thought the main event was enjoyable. It was interesting to see. I don't know the age of Floyd, but he's old. He's not in it, like he said in his post fight, um, like the post fight interview. He's like, I'm not 21 anymore. Like this was fun. I bet he made a ton of money, but I don't think he's probably gonna box again, or he's not going to box a kid that's going to outweigh him by what is that, 35 pounds.
Yeah, 35 pounds.
Yeah, I think he'll do like super matches like the Tensei Natsukawa match where the kid was like 121 pounds and Floyd
Hmm.
came in at like 146, I believe. But I think these weird one-off matches of overweight competitors are over because he really wanted to finish him, but this is why they have weight classes. Jake took it a tad bit. I'm saying Jake. Logan took it a tad bit serious, and you saw what happened. But really surprised how
Yeah,
well he did.
yeah, for sure. Because you saw that his technique did kind of get thrown out the window in the beginning, and then toward the end, he started kind of like coming back to it and like trying to keep his distance and using his superior height and weight to his advantage in those clinches. Like, and that should have been the game plan. Is like whenever you're in those later rounds, get close in, get those shots in as much as you can, and take those hits. Like, dude, he took those hits like a champ,
He
honestly.
he took those hits like a champ, like for real. But let's actually talk. So let's just talk about it. Where do we see like what's next for Logan Paul in his post fight interview? He was stating that Mayweather Logan Part Two,
Yeah.
give him a little time to get a little better, and he might can finish the fight this time. Where do you see Paul going?
Oh, I definitely think that this was such a monumental moment for him because I don't think it was really about like winning or losing. I think it's more the fact that he was able to go up against one of the greatest boxers of all times. And that gave him like a little confidence boost because he was so happy at the end. Like it's not like he was crying, frustrated that he didn't get the knockout. He's just like, dude, like this was so awesome. This is such a monumental moment. And I think he's gonna like really get into boxing more and not trying to like overthink, but I think he's gonna try going professional and like really giving it a chance. I
No,
don't know.
no.
No, you don't think so? I
No,
don't know.
dude.
Okay.
It's what Floyd said in his interviews, his post fight interviews. Like he's like, yeah, things like this, he can do it. With those
Hmm.
actual cruiserweights, 190-pound guys, that wouldn't have last a minute. I promise you on that.
Yeah.
I want to call him Jake because I just relate Logan to like his podcast and TikTok, and Jake to
Uh-huh.
boxing. But Logan,
Yeah.
when he did that flurry in round one and everything like that, it was pretty great. But he does that to someone that's his size, that's cutting weight to get down to 190 as
Oh,
well. He's gonna get flatlined. So what I see Logan Paul doing here is just swimming in money, keep doing podcasts. Maybe he's gonna fight another like TikTok YouTuber. I see fun fights like them, and I see a lot of market for like the Asian market for to
hmm.
pick him up because that's where they wanted to do this at first, and I feel like they
Yeah.
have like some unfinished business or like they have a partnership that they need to withhold or follow through. So I think he's gonna do something with like Ryzen or like some Asian One FC. I can see that a lot.
Yeah, I could see him going after like another name out there, like someone that is fairly famous, but no one to the prestige as Floyd Mayweather, unless it's a rematch, which I don't know, maybe he might take it again if.
You know what? Since you brought it up, let's bring it up. So, does Floyd fight Jake Paul next?
Um, I don't see why not, honestly.
Hmm.
Because the thing is, I feel like Jake's gonna bring in more money because he has that McGregor shit talking capabilities, and a lot of people just want to see Jake get knocked out. Like they don't like him just because he's such a big mouth. He's so full of himself. Like at least Logan's a little humble. He could still talk shit, but he's more humble, I believe.
Well,
So
Jake is the problem child, right?
yeah, Jake's the problem child. So I could see Mayweather eventually taking a fight for him. It is a little bit of a younger opponent, and again, you're going to be, outweighed most likely, but the height difference won't be as drastic as we saw with Logan. So
Really?
yeah, I think Logan's actually taller, if I'm not mistaken. I saw like a side by side, and I did see that Logan was a little bit taller, honestly. But again, Floyd's about making smart decisions and making easy money. So if he sees Jake as a threat, he's not going to take it. If he's just like, oh hell no, whatever, then he's going to take it.
Awesome. And we got some people in the chat asking who won. There was no winner here. This was not a sanctioned boxing match. That's why there was a 155 pounder and a 190 pounder fighting. So if it made it to rounds, just to elaborate on this, that it will be. It's not even a tie. It doesn't go down in the record books, but it was knockouts and knockdowns allowed here. So we were hoping to see either Jake get knocked out. I mean
Logan.
Logan, Logan get knocked out, or Floyd get hurt. I don't think he would have knocked Floyd out.
Yeah,
So
definitely not.
that's what's going
He
on
did
with
get some
there.
good punches in there though. Like I do gotta give him his credit. He got a couple of good punches in there.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I gotta give him that credit. And again, like using his size to kind of control Floyd a little bit and kind of throw him around. He was using it to his advantage, and that was the smart play, is just to get in close and tangle him up and then get those little shots in when you can.
No, definitely. I think Logan, like I said, I'm actually like, if I knew him personally, I would be extremely proud. I'm like, dude, you just went eight 3-minute rounds with the best boxer of the ages. Yeah, if you would have went with someone at 190 pounds, you wouldn't have last 1 round or 1 minute. But that's not what we're focusing on here. He
Yeah,
he did good. So I'm gonna bring this back to Connor versus Mayweather.
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
That was a legit boxing sanctioned fight. Connor had to be around 147.6 pounds, I believe, and that
Hmm.
goes towards 49 to 50 and 0. Now, Floyd, you could tell he trained hard for that. He knew Connor was going to bring it and everything. But Connor did something that Logan did better. He didn't try to, like, Logan didn't try to box. He went in there, made it dirty, made it disgusting, held on him, did the wet blanket, just holding and holding on him and everything like that. If Connor could have did that, he would have still got pieced up and knocked out. But dude, the guy, I'm proud of him to even stay in there. I don't think people know how hard it is, one, to take a punch when you're tired, and to also throw a punch when you're tired. And he was doing both. So, I
Hmm.
give it to him. Coffee Times approves of Logan Paul doing boxing like this.
Yeah.
Don't go up and try to be a pro. And he, by the way, he is a registered pro boxer. By the way,
Oh, he is.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he has a pro record of 0-1.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But in regards to Conor McGregor,
Yeah.
who do you think performed better? Like I know the weight's different and stats are different, but if you just see these two fighters side by side, who do you think did a better performance overall?
For sure, I believe Connor did. Even if Connor got finished, but Connor got finished in the 10th round, if my memory's clear, of a
Yeah, it was like the second to
sanction,
the last round. Yeah.
yeah, a sanctioned boxing match, and to be at that weight class, and he took some crazy punches from Floyd.
Hmm.
He was so he fought more time than Logan, and he actually landed cleaner on Mayweather. So
Hmm.
absent of the finish and everything, like I think Connor, yeah, I think it'd be disrespectful if I thought Logan did a better job, but I'm not. It's
Yeah.
not about respect. You just asked me clear. I think Connor did a better job, but Logan, his expectations was really to get knocked out. That was his
Hmm.
own mind. If he survived, he is on cloud nine. If he knocked him out, there's no one's gonna tell. If he knocked Floyd out, nobody can tell him shit. So, bro, um, he did a great job. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like,
yeah, and that's the big takeaway is like he did better than we expected because our predictions were, rev stoppage around round three. Floyd Mayweather was going to read all of his kinks in the armor. He was
hmm
just going to destroy the body, which of course he did destroy his body. I'm pretty sure he's going to be feeling it for the next couple of months, if anything.
yeah, he's gonna be pretty hurt. I think Floyd's gonna be feeling pretty hurt as well. It's really annoying when someone keeps crashing into you. Like that force of hitting and wrapping someone up. Yeah, that's annoying. Like, yeah, he's gonna be pretty sore, and like you said, he's not 21 anymore. And I think he
Yeah.
felt that. And I love how Floyd paid homage to him. He's like, "Hey, look, he was better than I thought."
Yeah,
Just
yeah. to get the type of respect from one of the greatest of all time, like that has to be everything to him. Like, with all the shit talking aside, all the prestige aside, like you can tell, like, he looked up to Floyd and, wanted his approval, like saying like, because it was always, oh, he's not a real boxer, he's a YouTuber. And now it's like, you know what? Like he's actually more than I thought. Like he's actually like a good boxer. I could see him continuing with the sport and doing well with the sport.
Dude, I don't know why you always do this, where you just want to like air in positivity. He said he was better
'Cause
than
I'm
I
a loving
thought.
person.
He
Yeah.
never said a good boxer. Logan is a trash boxer, and if any amateur that's coming up that his weight class, or even any 50, like an actual 21-year-old 55er, dude. Okay, Teofimo Lopez is, I think he boxes at 127 pounds. Would
Hmm.
kill Logan Paul. He would murder him, dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, so
I don't know. I kind of want to give him a little bit of credit as far as
of
like he did well with
of
the
course
sport,
you do.
what he was given. Bro, I'm trying to hype this man up. We were shitting on him in that last podcast pretty much.
He doesn't
But
need
he's
coffee times hype.
Yeah, but he did stick to the game plan, which was great, getting in there real early, getting those good hits in, tangling him up. I was saying, like that's his best bet is to tangle him up since he's a wrestler. He has that height advantage, that weight advantage. It's gonna do him real well. But any more live chats? Any questions that are coming up?
Nothing else. It was just a bunch of people asking if not even a bunch, we're a small channel. We'll grow one day.
Yeah, we're small.
It was just saying who won, you
Yeah,
know.
Floyd. If you're really asking Floyd.
If you're really asking who won a boxing match, Floyd. Floyd won.
Yeah, if you have to ask, I mean, come on, guys.
I know. B Well actually texted me. He's like, "Who you think won?" I'm like, "Really? Is that a?" Like, I thought he was messing with me and everything like that. But okay, let's what we're about 18 minutes in. Closing statements, Justin. What you got for me?
Uh, Worth the money to me, honestly. I love a good fight. Uh, the first fight that I saw, it's whatever. But the ones after that were pretty entertaining. Actually, it was only one of them, other than the Floyd, that was actually entertaining. The third one was kind of trash too, honestly.
Yeah,
But
like I said, I didn't watch I only
yeah,
watched the main event. But I know Cinco was the opener, Johnson, and
yeah,
he got dropped in the fourth of their expedition. Ex I'm sorry. What is it called again?
exhibition.
Exhibition. And he got up rallied, and they gave him the victory for that. And then there was a boxing match that was supposed to be a bar burner, and I heard it was great on Twitter.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So, all in all, I'm glad you spent the money.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I was happy to spend the money and I get a free T-shirt, hopefully.
But yeah, so I'll round it off on this. I really hope that a few things happen. I hope Floyd realized that Father Time is undefeated, and if it was 5 years ago, Floyd would have knocked that kid out. And he's like,
Oh yeah,
"Whoa, that's what just happened to me with a YouTube Vine star, a guy that got famous eating Legos and showing dead people on camera." He probably just needs to like take his bank, take his role, like take all that money and just chill out. I'm sure he's gonna do a couple more of these like circus events
yeah, for sure.
for Logan. Um, if you're about this, get dedicated like your brother Jake. If you're not about it, just dude, you're entertaining. You know how to use the internet to grab eyes. You did it all, and just continue to grow. That's all I got. But I will say this: until I see what Jake Paul does against Tyron Woodley, I have more respect for Logan getting in that ring with the best boxer ever than Jake's measly 3-0 record. So, fuck you, Jake. Anything else from you, bud?
No, he said it all perfectly.
All right, guys. That I am Captions. That's Justin. We're from Coffee Time Podcast, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.